Hey, y'all. Everybody wants loving parents, right? Everybody wants the parents that you see on TV, you know. But a lot of us, we don't get that. And there's nothing even wrong with that. But when you get a narcissistic parent, one who has failed to heal her own childhood wounds, one who has failed to deal with her trauma unresolved, and they carry that on to you. They don't want to acknowledge that they owe some apologies. They don't want to acknowledge that they locked your ass in the closet as punishment. They don't want to acknowledge that they sold your body to any man who was willing to pay for you. They don't want to acknowledge that they beat you. They beat you in a way that they know they shouldn't have hit you that way. They allowed you to starve, not eat, right? They did all types of things. Put men or women in ahead of you. Made sure his needs was met. Made sure her needs was met. And you could wait. Treated you like kids are to be seen, not heard. But now you're an adult. And you ain't even close to having a relationship. You just not having one that's felt with illusions and disillusions. As a matter of fact, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? That was dirty when you did that. That wasn't something that a mother or a father does when you did that. You allowed this person to do this and do that. You laughed at that. You thought that was funny. But you're supposed to be a parent. And I'm supposed to just automatically say, love your mother and your father. That's the only one that you get. That's true. But what if your mother or your father ain't really showed you no love? Now how do you maneuver that? Are you obligated to show somebody love who won't even apologize for what they did? They rather hide it. I think that when you become an adult, you get to decide. And if you ask the questions and there's no answer, or there's no common grounds or coming together with what is true, then maybe that person wasn't never your mother anyway. And you have to understand that your heavenly mother and father, now those are the ones that we say thank you to every day. Those are the ones that we uplift. Because these parents on this realm, a lot of them sick, a lot of them flawed, and a lot of them rather look in that mirror and see past their own face. And I guess they're an illusion that they've created. Because this bitch here, this nigga here, I wouldn't say parent. I wouldn't say parent. Maybe abuser? Yeah, that sounds